Welcome back to the Shake and Bake podcast. I'm here at the Hammer. Hammer, we got a lot of Jets news, and we're going to talk fantasy today.
Right, let's get into the fantasy. Definitely. I mean, fantasy's right around the corner. The magazines will be coming out. They usually come out like the beginning of June. So I'm already hearing, getting stuff sent, top players in each position. So we have to open the forum for people who are fantasy nuts. There's so many people out there doing fantasy. Any questions, you call the guru. That's me.
Yeah, let's get into the Jets news first. We'll dive in quick. We got their schedule. They also signed veteran receiver Tim Patrick. He played for the Lions, and then he played for the Jaguars last year. Now he'll be playing for
He's
the Jets.
he's all right. No, he really doesn't get me that excited, to be honest with you. I think it's just a depth, and probably he has a relationship with Glenn. So, what do they call it? He's, I guess, a good depth piece for this
Yeah, utility
squad.
guy.
That's it. Maybe he's a good special team guy. I have no idea if he plays special teams or not. But schedule they're playing. Ironically, they're opening up against Sala in Tennessee the first game. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's a must-win game for me because like last year with like the Steelers, it was like a revenge thing with like Rodgers too. And they really like snowballed, like them losing snowballed the entire season.
Yeah, that
So
guy
like
kicked a
the
freaking
first game is
60.
very important.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. It'd be nice to see if they can go in Tennessee and beat them. And what do you call it? See if this team has made strides on both sides of the ball. I would assume the offense should be a lot better than it was. Moving forward, the defense should be a lot better too. But we'll see. We'll see if Glenn has any coaching skills. The preacher.
Yeah, a couple key games that I see. There's the Packers. They play week 2 at
That's
home
that's a
with
that,
no Micah Parsons, which is very big for us because I wouldn't want to play them with him because like their record without him is not good at all.
that's going to be a tough game. That's going to be an interesting game. I mean, let's just like I said, if we can get past the line, I know not the Lions, the Titans. That sets up a week 2 matchup that will be pretty interesting.
I think we can beat the Packers with no Micah. I mean, it's a doable situation. Just gonna be how the team plays week 1 going into week 2, like you said.
Right. I mean, that's a pretty. I mean, their schedule is not horrendous. They're kind of like, I think, what would they rate it? Like 12th hardest schedule. I mean, their schedule is pretty tough, but I think it's 12th, like it's somewhere
I mean,
around
you
that
can't do
area.
anything. It's just like the year of like the divisional rotation, who you play.
Right.
It's not
No,
like the Patriots last year where they got like the easiest schedule.
I think the Pats had one of the tougher schedules this year. Who had the
Well, yeah, I
toughest?
mean, did you see their thing last year? They had like they played the entire top 10 draft in like the first games.
Yeah, they had a pretty easy schedule. You were picking on them last year. You weren't sold on it. You hate their
And
quarterback.
then, but we enter the gauntlet of like the Packers, obviously great team. They always make the playoffs. Then we play the Lions in Detroit,
Right.
and then we play Chicago. Like
Oof.
it's gonna
That's
be a tough couple of weeks. Like the first like starting weeks, I want to be like 500, but it's gonna be tough. And then it starts easing up with like the Browns, the Patriots, the Dolphins.
no. I think you and I said I'll be happy. I mean, Jets got to win at least 6 games this year. I think it's to show improvement. And be in a couple of games. I mean, like last year they were in games against some good teams, but they always seem to lose. They
Yeah,
find a way to lose. And
and
then
their roster was terrible last year, like horrible.
no, once they traded Gardner and Williams, that was the defense was Swiss cheese. And like what was it? Last 5 or 6 games, they were pathetic. They just like they were never in a game.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
gonna be tough because I don't know because it's just like the snowball effect really gets to me where like the team barely wins, they lose by 1 point, and then it's just like next game they don't even show up to play.
well, it's like I said, there's free agent guys in the draft. They put a lot of guys emphasis on defense, so their defense should be a lot better.
Yeah, it's a total retool defense.
I'm kind of excited to see Pons out there with Fitzpatrick, right? So
Yeah, they don't know. I don't know where they're gonna use pawns.
I think they will.
No,
What do you
I'm
think?
saying like no,
Safety?
no, like I'm saying where they're gonna use them, like
I think corner.
as like a Brian Branch where they like move him around to like safety. They like guard him up on people too sometimes.
I think they're going to try to. I think what they want to do, which would be interesting, is just 1-on-1, see how he does. He's supposed to be a good cover guy. So put Fitzpatrick on one side against their best receiver, and then Pons would play the second best receiver. I think that's good. 1-on-1.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting because I don't know. I'm gonna love to see Pond. Pond's my favorite player of the draft. That's what I want to see. Like guard upset like a Jamar Chase or whoever,
I
like
like
whoever they
Sadiq.
play. Just
Sadiq.
1-on-1. Your Sadiq's your pick.
I like Sadiq. I like. I'm really. optimistic. I mean, I'm not a big Geno fan, but I think Frank Wright can get this offense going a little bit. I'm more worried, Matt, about the defense. I'm not really too confident in the defense. I just hope Bailey turns out to be a good player. They're saying what's his name had a great like mini camp. I'm sure you're gonna love this one. The guy in the Giants, your boy.
Who, Reese?
Yep. Yeah. They said
Yeah,
they said he was moving around fast. I think the Jets took Bailey. I think
they wanted him because he's just like the finished
I
product.
also think he's smarter than Reese. Reese was like a
Yeah,
rockhead.
he had like a .4 in high school.
Who, Reese?
Yeah,
Yeah, he looked like a rockhead. So I think, and plus like I said, the Jets had guys at Stanford on the coaching staff who knew Bailey, who transferred from what do you call it, from Stanford, right, to what was it, Texas A&M. So yeah, we'll see. I think, like I said, I think the key, and you agree, special teams will be good. I think the offense should be a lot better. It's really I think the season hinges on the defense. That's my
yeah,
opinion.
it's gonna.
That's my opinion because the defense was so
I
bad
agree.
last year. I mean,
I agree.
if the
I
Jets
just
can,
think that like the offense, like with this offense, like you have, I don't know, like I can name all the weapons they have, right? You would think that they can score probably 20 plus a game.
well, so re-signing Brees Hall was big because now you have a stud running back. I mean, you have good tight ends, you have a good offensive line, you have good receivers. I mean, and the key is, can Geno like not throw 7,000 interceptions? That's the key to him. Not force the ball, and hopefully the play calling from Reich will be what do you call it, creative.
Yeah, we also talked about the line a lot. Like hopefully they can keep up the same thing as last year.
Well, they got the guy from Miami too. I'm sure we had a good intel on that guy. That was a nice. The Jets had a really good good
Inez
draft.
Cooper.
Yeah, big boy. I mean, strong, nasty. The Jets are doing a good job on that offensive line, and they just sign a free agent guy who looked pretty good.
And Klubnik too. I mean, I really love their draft. I
No,
don't
I'm saying they signed a free agent guy just recently. I forgot what team he was. He looks like a really good player.
know. Which let me see.
On offensive line. He looked like a
Mm.
tough guy. I don't know if it was Tennessee. No, was it? Where is he from? New Orleans, maybe?
Well, the Jets have a lot of Tennessee guys too. If we're talking about like that, like they have
No,
remember
look it up,
we
Matt.
got Sweets.
Yeah, no, they just signed Jet News. It should be on like a Jet News, like a guy, an offensive lineman they just signed
Mm, I
as a
don't see
free agent.
anything.
No?
The only thing I see was the Jets re-signed that the Guangu guy, the kick returner.
Let me see if I can find it.
Mm,
Let's
this is
just
the only thing other thing. The last free agent news was March 14th. They gotta update this thing because they signed another guy.
let's just I should have it here. Jets News. Let's see what they come up with. I don't want to say too much.
It's at the Rich Samini. Mm,
That's kind of weird. They signed some. This look like a big. Look like a really good player. I mean, I don't
I
know how.
don't see anything here.
Yeah, they signed some offensive linemen. I should know that. I should do
It
my
could be
homework
like
on.
an undrafted free agent.
Yeah. Um, Brees Hall, we know that. Skip Bayless. We don't want Skip Bayless. We don't care about him.
Well, we
I
didn't really
don't.
talk about the Brees deal, did we? We didn't talk about that.
No, I think he's like because they just. I guess he
I
just
think it's
dropped
like the
down.
fourth or fifth now in the
Yeah,
list.
he just dropped down to four because I think the Dolphins signed Achan to a bigger
Yeah,
contract. So
it
yeah,
was
you
the
know
right
what?
move.
It was. He's been a good Jet. Even though he whined a little bit, but the whining did him good. He got a nice contract. I like Brees, and it adds a huge thing for the Jets. Depth at running back. So they got Davis, right, and they have what's that, Breedlin?
Braylon Allen, but I was watching to
Breedlin.
the Rich Eisen show, and he said it perfectly. They basically tagged him for 2 years, like because they could have tagged him for like another 2 years, but they tagged him, and like the third year is probably not a lot of money guaranteed or whatever. Like see how he does, but it's just a good like confidence booster for him, and it's just like building the culture up.
He's
You don't
also
want to
one of
have
the
the guy in a mopey mood all the time.
like you just said, culture. He's a good guy. He's one of the leaders probably on offense. People are going to listen to him. He'll help out Gino too, and he could do it all. He can run. He could break a 70-yard touchdown run. He can catch out of the backfield. He can block. He's the real deal. So I mean, I'm glad we kept him.
Do you see the Rodgers signed with the Steelers for 1 year?
He's just gonna. Someone's just gonna throw him right into the ground and put him into a grave. I mean, what are you gonna play till you're 90 years old? I mean, give me a break.
He's linking
my
up with Mike McCarthy.
yeah,
That's gonna be
exactly.
cool to see though. But
I hope someone breaks his back.
I like Mike McCarthy. It's gonna be cool to see, but you never know.
Right. But we'll see. We'll see the Jets. We'll get back more to the Jets once training camp starts. What's that like? Probably in the third week of July.
Yeah, there's gonna be it's gonna be a lot of like dead football until then. No, I think
Yeah.
it's like the OTAs. It's not official training camp, but there's like OTAs in June. It's like without pads and whatever, and then
Yeah.
training camp really kicks up in July.
If we see any news, we'll bring it up on the future podcast. If we see anything happening with the Jets, we'll always check in on them. But we'll switch over to fantasy football. That's where all the $1 billion business is now. Everyone's how many leagues you do? 3, 4. I mean, I just do one because I
I'm
can't
doing
take it.
two.
Yeah, I'm just doing one. That's fine. I'm
No,
done.
we're gonna split the other one out east.
Yeah, that's fine. You can run it. You're good at what you do.
But yeah. All right.
And
Let's get into some
last year,
rankings here too that I have
well, yeah,
pulled
let's
up.
just do positions. I was gonna say let's start at the quarterback position. Your top three.
I'm gonna say my top three, and then I'm gonna pull up the list of what
Okay. Yeah.
the
Let's compare our. Let's just do top threes, and we can pull up the list, and we'll see where we stand.
for fantasy right now. If I was the top three, I would. Does it have to be in order, or would you say like our top three?
Well, if you're going to draft a quarterback, who are you going to take? Are you thinking Stafford
Well, I
with
would
that
have
off with
Josh
that off?
Allen one. I
Yeah,
think he's
Josh
gonna
Allen.
come back with like he's always like
Yeah,
the best. I mean,
Josh
he's
Allen's. And plus, you know what? He just gets so many touchdowns in the runs.
number two. I would say this year, going off of this year, I would say Burrow for me.
Yep, maybe good. You have a good schedule too, I believe.
And then they've retooled everything, structured around him perfectly. And then I'd say Stafford, just because of
Yeah,
what he did
Stafford.
last
It's got the
year.
weapons. He's got the coach.
Exactly.
I kind of agree with your top three. How about running back? I mean, this is where we're just going to. I'm going to go Bijan number one, Gibbs number two. Would you go McCaffrey 3 or HN?
McCaffrey. I mean, he's just the best.
HN 4.
Yeah.
HN's good, man. Even
What
though he
about
plays
your
for.
QBs?
I definitely Josh Allen, right? I mean, he's number one. You know what? I like Joe Burrow too. I mean, I think you were right on the money there.
Let's see. They have right now, like the in order, it's Josh Allen, Lamar, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Jalen Hurts.
Lamar's definitely going to be good. I mean, Lamar's always good. Um, Jalen Hurts, I'm staying away from him. I don't want anything to do with the Eagles. Having AJ Brown last year, he was just so bad. The whole Eagle offense stunk. Barkley stunk. That team, there's like rumblings I heard like they didn't even want what's his name, the quarterback.
Hurts?
Yeah, they can't stand him. I heard he was on the blocks. To be honest with you,
Yeah, that's crazy.
their offense they're like so sporadic. They're horrible. Right? We were watching the best
I
guy.
agree.
The best guy on the freaking team is the tight end.
Yep, he is.
Right? I think they drafted a high end tight end this year, because they were saying he's going to drop. Ertz, is it
I don't
Ertz? No,
know.
not Zach. That's not.
That
It's
team
not,
is just either has one good guy a game, and then the next
it's
game
not
the guy
Zach
doesn't
Ertz.
do
Who is it?
anything.
Who was who was their tight end? Who
Goddard.
Goddard. Right. But yeah, I mean, having AJ Brown and suffering through that whole season with that loser. I mean, he had some decent games, but he was just. I mean, I wasted a second round pick on the guy. What a waste of a pick.
Yeah, I don't think he. I think he goes to like
I'm not
maybe
even. I
second,
want.
third round this year
I don't
if
want.
he gets traded to the Patriots.
They're just such a weird team. I don't know what the hell's
No, but
going
I'm
on.
saying if they're gonna trade him, like he would go. AJ Brown would go second, like
They were
end the
saying,
second, third round to the Patriots.
yeah, that's what the rumbling is going to the Patriots, right?
Yeah, for running back, you said Bijan, right?
Yeah, I could
Um,
Bijan Gibbs, Achan,
yeah, they
I mean
had on this
McCaffrey.
list they had Bijan, Gibbs, McCaffrey, Achan.
Yeah. All right,
And
so
then
they're
they
not top
had
four. Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor, who he'll
You
probably.
know what? I don't know if I'm in love with Taylor this year. We'll see.
What
He's
about remember last year? He's going like 40 points a game.
yeah, then he went in a rut for me. But I mean, listen, fantasy's so funny. Like I lost one game last year, and I lost in the first round of the playoffs. So I mean, like anything can happen in
Then they
fantasy.
got
Yeah,
James Cook and Josh Jacobs, who are always consistent.
I like James Cook. He's really good.
Yeah, I traded for him last year when he was like in a rut,
He,
and then
he,
he
he
picked it up.
Nah, James Cook is good, man. I like him. That's a good
Jacobs is
offense.
good too. He's this consistent 20 points a
Yeah,
game,
no,
but he
Jacobs
doesn't.
is Packers, right?
Yep.
maybe you're a guy from the. I don't know if you're a guy from the.
I would put Gibbs as number one running back this year
I
because
know
no,
we know you
no
like Gibbs.
Montgomery,
No, Gibbs is going to be a beast. Let's see if he can play play a full 16 game or seven. How many
and they
games
don't
play?
give him any reps.
Yeah, I know that's true.
It's just
He's
Montgomery. Like it was so confusing. Like yeah, Gibbs gets the receiving like catches and stuff, but like David Montgomery should not have more rushes than him. Like every like for most games. I'm sorry,
well, no
makes no
Bijan.
sense.
I had Bijan where he suffered when it was when what's his name got hurt and Cousins came
Yeah,
in. Cousins,
Penix.
Penix is great with Bijan. Cousins was awful.
That factors in for Gentry too.
Yeah,
If Mendoza's not playing.
yeah, exactly. I mean, how
Like
about
if
receive?
Mendoza's playing, I would take Gentry early on, but like I don't trust Kirk Cousins throwing the Gentry like
He
this. With same
sucks.
situation with Bijan.
Yeah, I'm glad. I hate to say, I'd rather have freaking Geno than Cousins. I don't want anything to do with Cousins.
All right, our
But
receiver. What are your receiver rankings? Top five.
I would probably say Chase and Puka.
Okay.
Chase, Puka, the kid in Seattle.
JSN.
JSN. I'm just trying to think who else. Devontae Adams is a good TD guy. I mean, but you still have Puka there. Puka's the man.
Jenners. Jay
Who?
Jefferson.
Yeah, Jefferson.
And then
I,
St. Brown they have.
yeah, that's about right.
I agree with this.
I totally agree with that five. Absolutely.
Because you don't know what Jefferson's going to be. So, I mean, he's
I'm not,
arguably the
I'm not a
best.
huge Jefferson guy. It all depends on their quarterback play. I mean, McCarthy better wake up.
I'm just saying Jefferson, arguably, like, besides Chase, like, arguably Jefferson is the most talented guy out of all of those people. But, like,
But
the quarterback is just horrible.
right, that's exactly it. I'd rather have Burrow and Chase. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's why
saying?
I would put Jefferson at 5. And then they got Lamb at 6.
And
And Rice at 7. Rashid.
yeah, he's good. Rich,
He
that's
is
your
good.
boy. That's your boy.
I love Rashid. It's a guy who crashes the cars.
Tight end McBride,
They have McBride. My list would be
Warren.
McBride, Bowers.
I like Bowers and Warren.
There's a huge fall off after Bowers.
Well, I think Warren's good.
Yeah, they just got a lot of stuff on that team. They traded Pittman actually.
Yeah, who's the guy on the Falcons who buried me in my playoff game? Pitts.
Kyle Pitts legacy 56 points.
Against me. I knew I was in trouble that game, man. That was a crusher.
Yeah, it's Kyle Pitts. Then they got my guy that I think is the number 3 tight end, Harold Fannin on the Browns. I'm a big Harold Fannin guy.
And Njoku's gone, right?
He's gone the Chargers. That could be a
Yeah.
sneaky pickup, but I mean,
yeah, I always
he's
respect
old.
Harbaugh. I like Harbaugh as a coach.
I like Fannin. Fannin, they have at the 3rd tight end. He's great.
He had a really good end of the season.
Breakout year too.
Right, that's true. Right.
They did bring in a lot of weapons, like 2 receivers in the draft, whatever. But I mean, he was their go-to guy last year, and like he's not like a typical tight
I like
end.
Sadiq.
Yeah, you take Sadiq. He's gonna be up there.
Sadiq could be a sneaky. I mean, I'm not saying like in the beginning of the season, but he could. Let's hope he's a guy who gets going. That'd be great for the Jets.
What about Travis Kelce? They have him as tight end 11.
Throw him in the retirement home. He's terrible.
There's a lot of guys I see on here. Like I'm scrolling through the list that like they have like wide receiver, like Devontae Adams, wide receiver 17. Waddle, who's on Denver now, wide receiver 16.
I'm never taking Waddle again. I can't
He's
stand
on Denver.
him. Yeah, but well, Denver's number one guy is what's his name? Sutton, right?
Yeah, but you saw like Sutton last year. He would always get his consistent thing, and then there would be like Marvin Mims or another. They didn't have that wide receiver too. That
No, I think Waddle could do very well there. I mean, with Knicks. I mean, that could be a nice addition.
if Garrett Wilson is number 13.
Garrett Wilson.
I think they think Geno Smith's gonna be ripping the ball.
I don't know. What's the over under on Geno Smith's interceptions? I mean, 15.
I'm surprised they have Pickens at 11 too.
Yeah, Pickens is a beast. Well, how about Lamb? CD Lamb.
Yeah, they had Lamb at
6?
Six.
Yeah, that's about right. I have no problem. CD Lamb. Lamb would be great if Pickens wasn't there, but Pickens takes
Listen
a lot
to
of.
this. The, RB10, Jeremiah Love,
Jeremiah
RB11,
Love.
Genty.
Jeremiah Love.
He's gonna be I don't know where he's gonna go.
Well, who the hell? They have the other guy there, Benson. Who's their other running back there?
Dude, it's the most confusing situation I've ever seen. They have Benson,
Right.
they have Love,
Right.
they signed Algier, who the guy that you
Oh,
hated
geez,
on.
the guy on Atlanta.
Which
yeah.
so Bijan might get some touchdowns now.
Bijan. Yeah, there's no Algiers there.
Yeah, and then they have another guy who they got. So they have like 5 running backs in that room. They have
Yeah,
James Conner. No, they have
they got
James Conner.
yeah, James Conner. I was just saying they
They
got
have
pissed on
five
when
running backs.
yeah, that's crazy. I think they'll probably trade. Maybe they'll trade some.
But
Yeah,
I mean, Bijan's value, Bijan and Gibbs, my like value goes up because there's no touchdown stealers on that team.
I think Bijan and Gibbs are the first two picks of the draft.
Yeah,
There's
there's
no
no
doubt.
Algier and there's no
No,
Montgomery.
yeah, exactly. So I think those are the two. I always like running backs.
Yeah.
I mean, running backs are key. But what do you call it?
Sleeper picks. I'm gonna do like three of my sleeper picks. I would say Kenneth Walker on Kansas City.
That's a good pick.
Um, Going all the way down, Bucky Irving. He had a bad year. He was hurt. I think he's gonna come back, be very good with this team.
Yeah,
And then I'll do a receiver. Uh, I'm not doing Carnell Tate. I would say I want to say Luther Burden, but like
how about Sutton?
no, I'm just going down the list. Brian
Who's
Thomas Jr.
I'm going to
I
take
have him as
Tariq Hill.
wide receiver 51. That's value.
Yeah, that's interesting. Running back, I don't know,
And
sleeper
what is
running
that?
back. How
You're gonna
about how
pick
about
him
how,
151,
how
or is
about
it cap?
Tolbert? Do you like Tolbert?
What?
Running back.
What team is
Now,
that?
who's running the ball for Carolina?
Chuba.
Chuba Hubbard. That's what I meant. Not
And
not
then they
Tolbert.
have Rico Dowdle, but Rico Dowdle's on. He moved and he's on the Steelers
Who's
now.
who's the guy who tore it up? Was it
It was Rico Dowdle. He's on the Steelers now.
yeah, Rico Dowdle. Right, right,
That's a
right.
good pick.
Yeah, that
Aaron
is a good pick.
Rodgers.
Yeah, absolutely. They're gonna run the ball a lot. I like him. Um, who I'm just trying to think. Who do you like receiver wise as a Sutton could be good again. Denver. I mean, he's not really a sleeper.
Yeah, he's just a consistent, but like I want like a guy of like breakout.
It's a tough one. Breakout for a receiver.
You could say Waddle. I mean, like
I
Waddle's been
know.
inconsistent. He's
I
having
had him
good
too many
seasons.
times on Miami. He always lets me down. I just can't. I can't get
Wow,
that
they have
guy.
Scottaboo high up on this list.
Scatterboo. Yeah, Scatterboo's a beast if he stay healthy.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, what like top receiver came out of college this year who could be
Carnell Tate. There's Carnell Tate. There's
who's
Makai
but
Lemon.
who's the quarterback for Tennessee? It's Ward, right?
Mm-hmm. They have
I mean,
Makai Lemon. They have uh Omar Cooper Jr. Who else came out?
yeah,
Carnell Tate,
I don't see Cooper Jr. being in the greatest spot with with this Jet
and then
team.
oh, what's his name? Tyson.
Yeah, Tyson went to New Orleans, right?
Yep. They have Olave
That
and
that
him.
could
They have a
be
good offense.
that could be an interesting guy to watch.
Saints have a really good offense with Olave in there.
Some guys are pissed on. There's some guy on the internet saying that the three worst teams. He had the Patriots, the Saints, and the Bucks. He said the
What
Bucks.
draft?
Just the team. He thinks the teams have the worst records. He said that I was kind of surprised to see the Bucks,
Yeah, I think they have a good team. I mean, they have
but
Abuka.
yeah, I know.
No
That's kind
Mike
of
Evans. Mike Evans is on. Mike Evans might be a sleeper pickup too.
is he still
Like
on? Is
looking
he
at
still on?
this,
Is he
he's on
still
the
on TV?
Niners,
He's on the Niners. That could be a sneaky
and
pick,
he's their starting receiver. Like they don't have like their next starting receiver is like Ricky Pearsall and Christian Kirk.
right?
So like you don't
Interesting.
have like any. I mean, Ricky Pearsall's the number two, but there's no other guy to take it from Evans.
He still has a bullet in his chest, doesn't he?
Yeah, that was Terry McLaurin's there. There's a lot of
Mm,
guys this year that I feel like everyone's just gonna be there's gonna be like your three guys that you take in the first round and second round, but
but
then after
Odell,
that, you're just gonna be throwing darts.
who's the Giants guy coming back from an injury?
Neighbors.
Yeah, neighbors could be a.
He got a resurgery too on his knee.
I'll tell you right now. I get
He had
what?
another surgery.
Oh boy, that's not good.
Yep.
He's a good player though.
So it's like up in the air. He's a very good
Damn.
player.
And who's gonna be catching the ball for the Raiders?
Brock Bowers.
I'm saying receiver wise.
I don't even.
What the hell is that guy's name? He always does pretty well every year. I forgot his name. He has the dreadlocks. He's a good receiver.
Kobe Myers.
Yeah, that's
He's
it.
on the Jaguars. They traded him.
Oh Jesus Christ, he's done.
Actually, rookie sleeper pickup. The Seahawks, because they let Walker walk, who I said was
Well, who's the
uh,
guy in Jacksonville who was a bust last year as receiver? Who was a high pick?
Brian Thomas.
Brian Thomas, right, right, right.
But the Seattle's first round pick was Price from Notre Dame, the running back. who
Right.
like was with Love, who
I
you
like that pick.
liked.
I like that
You
pick. Yeah.
liked them.
Yep.
He's going to be their starting running back with because Charbonnet also tore his ACL.
Yeah.
He's going to be their starting running. That is a sleeper pickup in like the fourth or fifth
That's
round.
a
Like it's like
good.
a
Yeah.
Hampton pick last year.
That's a good comment there. I like that.
I'm just scrolling through the list. I'm looking at people.
Who did
Some
Walker
of
go
these
to?
things I don't the
Walker
rankings I
went
don't
to
like.
who, Matt?
What'd you say?
Who did Walker go to? Kenneth Walker went
He went to the
to.
Chiefs. That's my top
Yes.
three like sleepers. I
Yeah,
had
he
him at
could be
one.
really good
Yeah.
with
I
the
mean,
Chiefs.
look what he did last year. He
Everyone's
woke
pissing
up.
on the Chiefs. I don't know why everyone's pissing on the Chiefs.
Chiefs have a good team.
They got a good coach too.
They went all first five picks or whatever was defense in the draft. They got a
Nah,
corner. They got R. Mason Thomas, who's a solid edge rusher.
and they
They
also have
got
the
another corner, whatever that they love. It's
and they,
just
and
they
they got one of the best
retooled
and they got one of the best coaches in the league.
backs.
Yep. Spags is a good defensive coordinator, man. He's really
Some of
good.
these, I'm looking at like the mid rounds, like these picks that people are gonna get. Like it's gonna be like your good players. You're throwing darts, and then it's just like I really don't want to take this player. It's like Tony Pollard from Tennessee that people are not
Yeah,
gonna want to take.
he's pretty. You know what? I'm not gonna rush to get him, but he's in that middle
Yeah, but
eighth
I'm just
round.
saying you're on the clock, right? Listen to these names. You got Tony Pollard, Bajul Tootin, Ramondre Stevenson, DJ Moore, and then you got like Travion Henderson,
I
Ramondre.
would take Travion Henderson. I like Travion Henderson
Like I rather like I'm scrolling down. I rather take a rookie like Carnell Tate,
or Love.
Marvin Harrison, who's further down the list.
Yeah, he could be a bounce back player too, Marvin Harrison. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't that great last year, but I think he definitely has room for improvement. Marvin Harrison, I think.
Well, he was injured, and
Right, but he's got
the leg
talent.
sucks. But
He's got talent, man.
he had the kid. I know what was it? It was the appendix surgery, and then he just was injured with like issues. But I like the team what they're doing. Maybe Carson Beck can juice him up.
Yeah, you know what? What do you call it? I like Carson Beck. I think he could be a decent quarterback.
Would you take Mendoza high up?
I don't know. That's a tough one. I mean, you know what? What do you think? Mendoza's in by the fourth game, fifth game,
I just think if
sixth
Kirk,
game?
I just don't trust Kirk Cousins. I just think
Yeah,
he's a good mentor. I don't think he's gonna be
yeah. I don't think Kirk Cousins
great
is.
scenario for Mendoza to learn, but it's just like
Yeah,
Kirk
I'm not.
Cousins can be like decent or just horrific.
Yeah, you're 100% right. He's like the Montreal Canadiens. Either they just show up or they don't. But what do you switching to? Want to go baseball and your Mets with a big comeback win last
Yeah,
night?
I don't. I turned the game off.
I turned it off. They were getting killed.
I was like, this is just
I
like
thought it was
I
a
saw Tyrone
final.
Taylor up and he shut me up. He hit a 3-run bomb, and this team they're bringing up the youth and they're coming alive.
Man, they're getting killed with injuries and freak injuries. I mean, a line drive breaks his tibia.
To who?
In the pitcher on the Clay, was it Clay something on the
Yeah, Clay
Mets?
Holmes. Yep.
He broke it. Is it fibula or tibia, whatever it was?
Yeah, it's just a disaster. And then Lindor's been out. But they're winning games. I mean, they won their last like 14 of like the last 10.
You think they can make a wild
I
card?
mean, they've won 10 of the last 14.
Can they make a wild card?
Yeah, I mean, like there's plenty of look how much baseball's left. They're playing
Yeah,
until October.
we'll see what happens. I'm
We'll
not
see
really
what
too.
happens, but I mean, they're trending in the right direction. It's just they got to keep this up.
I'm not too optimistic about
The
them.
guys they brought up Ewing,
He looks good.
he's very good.
He looks like a good spunky little guy.
They have um, what's his name? They brought up Bench, who's starting to heat up. He's getting going. He had 2 walk-offs now.
And they signed Alvarez as backup too. He's actually pretty good, right? The catcher.
Yeah, Alvarez also had an injury towards meniscus.
Yeah, he's done for a while. Exactly. So
So the injury bug's coming around.
yeah, they just Mets every year seem like, and they always seem like lose all their pitchers. I don't know what's going on with this team.
Yeah, let's go into hockey. I haven't really talked about seen a lot of news, but I saw Schaefer unanimous won the Calder.
Yeah, it was nice to see it. What a nice kid. They had him on the GMA, and his whole family came out. Matt Martin and his family came out with his wife. His girlfriend was there. It was really nice. He was sort of crying about his mom, and he's a special kid. He really is. I'm really happy the Islanders got him. But moving to the playoffs, The West is basically we're heading to the semifinals of both conferences. In the West, it's going to be it's going to be interesting. I still like the Avalanche. Avalanche going to play
Give me
Vegas.
the
That's good.
Knights.
No, I don't think the Knights are going to beat them, but I think the Avalanche are just so.
Vegas is always so good.
Yeah, Vegas is good. I missed them on my playoff pool, which I'm winning, but not by much. But I didn't take any Vegas guys, but I have a ton of Avalanche. So, and then tonight, Carolina's basically on a 2-week sabbatical. They haven't played in 2 weeks.
That's good though because they're not going to be warm.
Yeah, it's probably good, but you know what? Montreal, Buffalo. The game's in Buffalo tonight. Game 7.
I
Montreal at
saw.
Buffalo, and the home team has not have much of an advantage. I mean, it seems like the weight,
Yeah, I've been watching like the highlights of these games. It's
no,
crazy.
it's crazy. Last game in Montreal, you think they would clinch it? They had a chance to clinch it. They were up 3-2. At first period, they're winning 3-1. All of a
Wait, who won
sudden,
the Vesna?
I
Was it
don't think it's.
Vasilevsky?
I don't think that was decided yet, was it?
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
They came out with the calendar
They came out with
first.
the finalists. I saw Sorokin and
Yeah,
Vasilevsky.
Sorokin's on it. Was it?
Vasilevsky.
Right. I think he might win it, but
Yeah,
we'll see what happens. The game's at 7:30 tonight. Montreal at Buffalo, Game 7. Winner plays Carolina. I'm going to stick with my prediction. I'm going to say the Avalanche will be playing the Carolina Hurricanes.
my prediction is Montreal beating the Hurricanes. I mean, Montreal, they're gonna win tonight versus
You think they
the
come back out?
Knights.
You think they come back after an 8-3 drubbing at home?
Yes.
You think they rebound?
Yes. Give me the Canadians.
They're pretty.
Give me
They're
the
pretty
Vegas
good. I
Golden
don't.
Knights.
They're like 5-0 after losing a game.
It's Vegas Golden Knights versus the Canadians, and Vegas is winning it again.
So I'm going to take the Avs unless McCarr was banged up in the last series against Minnesota. So, but he had a long time. He had over a week to recover now too. I think he'll be all right. I think he'll be ready to go. I don't know. None of these guys are
And our
100%.
draft pick, Hammer. What's going on here? The Maple Leafs got the #1 pick.
Yeah, the Islanders didn't move one spot. I think there were 13 going in. They stayed at 13. So the Islanders have 13.
There's good prospects in this draft, no?
Yeah,
Like,
it's a deep draft. The
okay.
top guy is the kid from Penn State, McKenna,
He's
who I
good.
think, and I think there's another European guy that Maple Leafs are looking at. And the Maple Leafs, how the Maple Leafs won. I think the whole thing is fixed. But but what do you call it? The Maple Leafs get the #1 pick, which I hate the Maple Leafs. So with John Tavares, ex-Islander, I'm not a big fan of him. But I think it's McKenna and some other, like I said, a European guy they're looking at. I think it's maybe a kid from Sweden. So we'll see. Hockey will be interesting. We can talk a little hockey next podcast. We'll have the semifinals.
Games played. Yep.
Yeah, we'll have some semifinals games. I think the first game is Wednesday for the semis in the West, and then tonight, what's Monday? I guess they're going to start either Wednesday or Thursday too.
I also saw going away from the playoffs, the Islanders that like they don't have a lot of money.
Oh, really?
Oh, the Islanders.
Cap space.
Yeah, cash space wise, like they're paying a lot of people. Like Palat's getting like $6 million. I saw or something.
I think. I think Darsh is going to have to make a lot of moves this offseason.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna make a lot of moves to free
He's
up.
got to get rid of like Duclair, Zizekas.
I think Zizekas might stay in. Like they'll restructure a deal maybe.
They
being on the team, but like they need to get rid of Palat, like you said, Duclair.
They got to clean up their back line. Their back line's terrible. I mean, Mayfield's got to go too.
I think Zizekas is solid. I don't think he's gonna. I don't know. I just think he's a homegrown player, kind of like lives close to the stadium.
Right.
He loves the team. He would take a cut just to be on the team.
Well, it'd be interesting to see what they do with Anders Lee, the captain, too. He's on the last year of his contract, so we'll see. Darcy's got a pretty busy offseason. I mean, and then they gave up that first round pick, which was the Avalanche, which could be the last pick in the draft if they win the cup. So that's not a huge deal, but still, it's a deep draft. I hate to give up picks.
Yeah.
All right.
When we hop off, I'm gonna do this every podcast.
One last thing. Hold on, one last thing. We forgot about our New York Knicks.
I'm not a Knicks fan, but
Knicks are going to be playing the Cavaliers, right?
No Cavs.
Oh, you're bad, man. Go Knicks.
I'm a Nets fan.
What are you, from Dr. J era? He wasn't even born. I saw him at the Coliseum.
I don't really pay attention to basketball.
All right, Hammer.
But all right. Well, we jump off every podcast. I'm going to ask, week 1, are we beating the Titans?
No. Yeah. I think the Jets have a good shot at beating the Titans.
All right. Yes is yes or no. You're going no?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
We're going to come in there
every week. Don't change it.
We're going to come in there rip their face right off. I mean, and you go put it out there. Anybody wants to call in for fantasy advice, they can call us in.
Yeah, I'll put a post next week for that.
All right. I'll see you later.
All right.